Oh hey, I didn't see you there. Today we're going to be talking about soil erosion. Hello, I'm here talking about wind erosion. Wind erosion damages land and natural plant life by removing soil and dropping it in another place. This causes a lot of problems for farmers that have no dirt left to use. In addition, the ground becomes very, very dry and wildlife may not be able to grow there ever again. Water erosion is the removal of soil material by water. This may be natural or sped up by humans. The rate of erosion may be very slow to very fast, depending on the soil, the landscape, and weather conditions. Water erosion knocks away the Earth's surface. Mineralization is the increase of salt in soil and is, in most cases, caused by dissolved salt in the water supply. The water supply can be caused by flooding of land by seawater, seepage of seawater, or brackish groundwater through the soil from below. Desertification is when fertile land becomes a desert, typically as a result of a drought, deforestation, or inappropriate agriculture. The land becomes incapable of holding vegetation and land becomes dead.
Tillage erosion, the preparation of land for growing crops. Over-aeration, too much water is the soil inhabits the process of germination of seeds. Roots do not grow properly in a waterlogged field. Overgrazing, when livestock keeps feeding on farmer vegetation and they don't let the vegetation tree recover.
I'm Quinn Schultz. Let's go for a walk. So, soil degradation, when it occurs, the soil can't really hold as much water. And this causes major flooding to happen since the water has nowhere else to go. Another consequence is agriculture, land diminishes. Degradation of the land has made farmers lose lots of land because the soil isn't as high as quality as they need to grow, because they need high quality to grow their crops, and they just can't get it done.
Three of the best ways to reduce topsoil are vegetation. It's the most simplest and most natural way to prevent topsoil. Vegetation makes root systems which reduce the topsoil. Second, retaining walls. Retaining walls can be built around the area of topsoil to prevent water runoff. Third, fertilizer. Applying a layer of fertilizer to the topsoil allows the soil to slowly soak up water.
If desertification were to occur, then the negative impacts on the soil would be immense. There would be no soil because it would just be a desert. There would be no food production because all the vegetation would die when it turned into a desert. Any wildlife would not be able to grow for an indefinite amount of time, and the ground would be rendered useless by farmers. Trench composting is a way to compost kitchen and garden waste, including weeds. Trench composting is simple. You dig a trench or any kind of hole and add compost materials, such as kitchen scraps, used garden plants, weeds, and bury them with soil you dug out of the trench hole. Trench composting gives plants a nutrition at the root zone.